McClifty here from AM Healing My Soul TV, and today I'm speaking with Karina Webb, an Australian acclaimed medium.
Yes, Vicki,
Yes.
I am. Yes, I have certainly been on this journey for quite a many years there, over 2 decades actually, working for the spirit world.
Wow, and as everyone knows watching this show, we're chiefly here to help people who are stuck in grief, having lost someone that they love, or, you know, grief covers a whole lot of different things in our lives, but today this is primarily for people who have lost their loved ones.
Absolutely. Absolutely. You know, this is an amazing job that I do, working with the spirit world in bringing the loved ones through for the people here that have lost their loved ones, and you know, to be able to give them a sense of a sense of comfort and peace in their heart, to find that message that that they've been longing for some time, to just make them feel their loved ones haven't gone forever. You know, there is life after death. You know, they're here with us all the time.
Yeah, and I've experienced some things with you today prior to this interview, which has been really amazing. And you know, my son's a bit of a rascal, and my father-in-law's here with me, so
yes, he is.
Yeah, it is really comforting to know that they're here, even though we can't see them with us. Well, I can't, but yeah, just to know that they're here. So when did you discover that you actually had this gift?
Well, I believe this gift for myself has really come at a very early age in my life. I can remember when I was very young, I used to be very clairvoyant, and I used to see lots of animals on the walls, and I had spirit connecting with me at a very, as I said, a very young age, and speaking with me, and certainly opening up my spiritual gifts, and you know, it just sort of progressed from there.
Wow. Yeah.
Yes, very amazing.
Yeah, and then this has obviously led you in this long path, this long journey to what you're doing, or did you stay with it, or?
Well, actually, I never really wanted to do this work. It's just really, it just sort of came about. I was certainly heading in other directions, but I believe, you know, sometimes when we're meant to be doing something, the spirit world certainly brings you back to what you know you're supposed to be doing. And so, you know, once I knew what I was supposed to be doing, I just found myself, you know, becoming quite natural to the process in helping people, because that's what my job here is that if I can help one soul here on earth by bringing a loved one through, bringing loving messages to them, then I've done my job.
Yeah.
That makes me happy.
Yeah, that's really cool. So what's the process? Like, how does it all happen? In, like, you're doing groups as well, like in front of people? Like,
yes.
How does it actually happen during the event, when you actually run these events in helping people?
Well, the Evening with Divine Spirit events, we go on stage, and we have an audience.
Right.
And so the purpose of myself is to connect with one of the recipients, and I will connect with them in bringing their loved one forward. And then through that process, I will give them messages that will be very profound. That, like yourself today, was certainly touching.
Yeah, and it must be really strange to have. Is it like a message that comes through, or can you hear a voice, or how does it actually?
Well, as a medium, we use our senses, our sixth sense, and through that sixth sense, we have what we use our psychic abilities, and we use our clairs, our claircognience. We use the clairaudience, which is the clear seeing, and we also use clairaudience, and we use the clairsentience. That's the feeling and the knowing, which is the claircognience. And so we use all those clairs to be able to work with the spirit world, and you know, the ability to be able to smell and taste certain smells, and to be able, as I said to you today, I could certainly smell certain things.
What is it? Cognac.
Yes.
My son.
Yes.
Any of my son's friends out there, did you know if he really liked that stuff?
And so using those gifts opens up, and so it just brings forward those messages for me. So basically, I'm just the vessel, okay, and I'm opening myself up to the spirit world, and those loved ones come forward, and we connect together. And you know, because I've been doing this for quite some time, it comes natural for me. And yes, the messages come quite rapidly, quite quickly.
Yes. And I can imagine that anyone who is in the audience that's going to be chosen on the day, like you were also mentioning that the spiritual world already knows who's coming.
Oh, absolutely. On an event such as Evening Divine Spirit, they will pretty much have it already planned within a couple of months prior to the event. They will know who the recipients will be, and they will know who the loved ones that are coming from the other side. So it's just me turning up on the night, and such as the recipients as well, and the rest of it's left in Spirit's hands.
Oh, that's just so amazing.
It's very amazing.
It's fun too. Like, I think that once you are open-minded to all this, because some people they could be fearful, do you think? Would that close them up to receiving anything if they're fearful?
Yeah, well, look, I think from a medium's perspective, the more open you are to the loved ones, the better the reading, I would perhaps say, is going to be beneficial for you.
Right.
However, we as a medium don't want to be struggling to get those messages across. We just want that flow to happen, okay? Because, you know, the loved ones, it takes an enormous amount of vibrational energy to come through from that side. And they, you know, have certainly worked at that vibration to bring that message across to the recipients. And so I think, in due respect, it's very important that at least the loved ones here on this side can at least be open to what they receive, you know. And of course, you know, coming from my perspective, I take that work very seriously.
Well, I mean, it would be serious, because I mean, you're passing on such important messages to others. I know how I felt when you told me various things about the picks and for his guitar, and then of course my father-in-law, and you know, near the end of his life, and what progress there, and just him actually knowing that he's there supporting what I'm doing is just it really gives you that sense of peace and comfort and support, that you're not here on your own.
Oh, absolutely.
You know, it's because a lot of people, I mean, I grew up in a family that didn't have that knowledge or awareness, and so, you know, you were born, you live, you die, and that's the end of it. And that's very sad when you think that there's, you know, you lose so much, you miss out on so much when you're like that.
Yes, that's exactly right. And